Hi Flosstube, this is Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 271. If you're new to my channel, this is a channel about cross stitch, so I hope you like what you see. Please subscribe, comment, and do all the YouTube things. And if you're a returning friend, come and see me again this week. I am so excited to share with you a different floss tube. So I told you last week, if you watched last week's, that I was going to do December a tiny bit different. And so instead of showing you like what I stitched on this week, I'm sure I'll sprinkle it in, let's be honest, when I show things. But right now off the top, I'm going to do my WIP Parade. I don't remember doing one last year, and it's kind of just like my mental process of rolling into 2025 is let's look at all the WIPs that I have and then go from there. So some of the things that I do, and I'll talk about planning another week, but I do try to have like a daily focus, a monthly focus, and a seasonal focus. So we'll see how that has changed and evolved. But if I know of a goal in my head, I'm going to say it when I show the WIP. If not, then we'll just move on and it'll be part of my development, and I'm sure I'll share that in my planning video. But we're here for a WIP parade. So let's do this. If you stick around to the very end, I'm going to show you like an unboxing and a couple of other crafts that I did this week. So that's a little teaser if you want to stay till the end and see that. And of course, any grand updates. So first thing off the bat, and this just so happens that I was working on it yesterday and I completed a block, so I wanted to share this with you. My oldest WIP is my butterfly Afghan that is referred to as my that's what it's called. I'm like stuttering all over myself already. So I usually pop a picture in, but I have a crinkly wrinkly picture of what it will look like whole from the magazine. I got this years ago out of the Stony Creek collections. This is 2007. I collected the magazines all year long so I could do this, and my mother bought me the Afghan for Christmas one year, so I lovingly stitch on this like in remembrance of Mom. I think I counted with my husband. I'm gonna pop a picture in here. I think I counted with my husband that I have like 8 blocks left. So I have thoughts to try to do a block a month, but give myself grace. So maybe it's a block every 6 weeks. I don't know. I need to do the math. But I did show the picture, but just so you can see, like and it's got dog hair all over it because like it just collects everything. So I would like to see this finished in 2025. I think it's about time that it came to finish, and I could fully finish it and do all the things and then have it to snuggle with. So there is that. I'm not sure as I progress whether I'm putting these back in the bags or not. I'm sure I'll have to. I have 3 totes to get through. The first one is kind of like my more active WIPs, or things you may see in the month of December. So I'm putting those here at the top. Nothing is unzipped, so I'm going to try to be quick and quiet. But this is definitely going to be a longer video. Let's be real. So this one is Love Letters to Mom. I usually show a before picture, but I only have one more block to do on it. So I am just going to show you what it looks like, and you're going to see where the final piece goes. This has been my focus for 2024. I have done 1 block a month. All I have left to do is December. Just for clarifications, I finished up November in the nick of time. I had to wait and ask my daughter whether she wanted these as the specialty stitch or if she wanted them just regular X's. She chose the specialty stitch, of course. So 1 more block on that one, and it'll be a finish before 2025. And now we're just digging in because this pile may fall, and I'm going to toss them here, toss them there, and then pause the video and grab the next basket. So the next one that I have, you've seen me working on lately, is American Petites. I have 3 of the 4 done. I need to do this one. I did not even start on it this week, but I do want to show you what I got. So, and it is a matter of finding the board every single time. I feel like you're going to see a lot of my head as I look down. So there's what they're looking like now. Again, 4th one, and then that'll be done. I have several more of those little petites, so that's gonna, it's kind of like you'll hear some people refer to them as a tissue box. So you pull one out, stitch on it to completion, and then you get the other one in the series out, and that's kind of what this is for me. So that's going there. This next one, you're gonna see this month just because I have a lot of love at Christmas time. So this is Heart in the Hands, Collector's Heart 2023. I have very minimal. I basically just have the heart done. So I would like to see a little bit of progress on this month. We'll see. I think it's on a 36 count. It was completely kitted up, so I'm probably not giving those details here. If you have something you really want to know, ask me and I'll dig through and find it. I'm not one of the floss tubers that keeps a form and all of that stuff available. Sorry, not sorry, because it's just not how I want to do it. So Fox and Rabbits, Queen of the Night. This one should see a finish before the end of this year. Also, I have the full moon in December. So we'll see if I can stretch it out, because all I have is the crown up here and the snowflakes down there. But there is Krynic in regards to that. But I would love to see that done this year also, because it's so close, and it was started for the solar eclipse, which was a big event that I went to, and it was so much fun. This next one holds 2 of my tiny towns. And 2 scrapped pieces of paper. Fabric. Go me. I knew this was going to be chaotic, but this is Honey of a Tiny Town. And this is where I have Honey of a Tiny Town. So still needs quite a bit of progress on that one. But I love those little tiny towns. And yeah, I have 2 of them going. 2 of them going, and I have one in a round robin right now. So Blooming of a Tiny Town, this was the first one. Nope, that's the second one I ever started. I have a finish of the one for the Valentine's, so that's where I'm at on that. Again, those are cute. I want to get it down to 1. I don't like to have 2 of those going at the same time, but I started a stitch along with a bunch of my friends that I went to New York with, so I needed a tiny town. And that's extra fabric for it. Let's see if that doesn't get lost. This next one, I'm trying really hard to get this done this month, because I thought it was done last year, so I would like to get it finished. So all the other ones from this series are done, but I'm concentrating on this. And if you recall when you saw me last, but in case you didn't, it's still part of my WIP Parade. I have 1 done, 1 started, 1 to go. Yep. Did not get touched on that this week. I kind of get nervous. Like, if you've been with, I'm going to say that constantly. If you've been with me for a while, sorry. Friends, I've talked to you about retirement and I'm super excited about it. But this week I was on vacation and I swear I had a to-do list a mile long and I kept adding to it. And then I felt like I didn't get hardly any stitching done. One of you experienced retirees need to tell me, and that will pass. At first, I'll probably have a million things I want to get done, and then it'll slow down, because I'm like, if this is retirement and my lack of stitching, I'm going to go crazy. Because, this is my thing. All right, I started a stitch for our dear Ymir is a crazy runner. And so there's a group of us that when she runs, we stitch with her. So she did run for Halloween or Thanksgiving week. I started this, but I want to get to, I think she ran 347 kilometers. So I want to at least get 347 stitches in, because that is lame compared to what she ran, but it was a busy week. So this is what I have, Posy, which is a fancy shoe from Bothy Threads. And I have like 160 stitches on it. There's a few more up here, but I would like to get this further along. It's on the 28 count, like Summer Sky, I think that is what it was. But I thought that was super cute in support of Ymir. Let's do a fancy shoe. I didn't have the idea. Somebody did in the group, and it is fabulous. So I need to get more done on that. This next one, I usually pop a picture in here, but I don't know if I'm doing that. So let me show what picture I have. This is Elf Tree from Soda Stitch. It'll look like that. That's a very bad printed copy because of ink. Ooh, I hope this noise is not too unbearable, but if you watch WIP parades, I'm sure you're well aware what it sounds like. This one just kind of surface every once in a while. And This was a WIP that I took over from Jordan the Tattooed Stitcher, and I'm loving stitching on it. But every once in a while it comes out and, you know, put a significant amount of stitches in it ish every once in a while. So there's that. The next one you're going to see me focusing on in the month of December, and this is Miss Christmas Eve by Mirabilia. I am so close, but I just don't know if I'll get it finished this month or not. But we'll see, because a monthly focus means I stitch on it about 100 stitches every day. But I'm so close. I mean, I feel it. I feel it, but I don't want to stress myself out of like, but you know, I feel like 'tis the season. So yeah, as you can see, I've totally started Christmasifying the house. I'm trying to figure out how to do that, and my daughter told me do what I want to do, but like both of my grandkids' birthdays are during the December month, and I don't want to like I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what to do. If you know what I'm saying without saying it, I just don't want to blow up Christmas and then like them feel like they're just like slid in for whatever. But this is Little Fox Stitching Christmas Gingerbread Village. I am going to be stitching on this every single day throughout the month. That's the plan anyway. Maybe I should make it a thread so I don't feel so stressed. Border is done, so let's get into the fun on that. That's what I want to do. So we'll see where that comes along. I know I didn't hold that up long. It was just the border. That's probably why. I'm going to try not to go super fast, but I want to tell stories about some of them. I don't know. I'm just going to chill. You can either pause me and come back, or just get the whole burst of me all at once. Oops. And if things fly out, I got to get them. Okay, this is Modern Folk Embroideries, The River, which I have chopped off the top here, and I will show you because I already chopped the top off, and I put my maiden name up there. So this is going to get some stitching this month also. So Hirschberger is my maiden name, so I just have these 3 sections. Well, I got to finish this one, and then these 3 sections. This will be a beast. I watched Candy, the 614 stitcher, work on that, and it was a lot of stitches, so we'll see where this gets to. This next one I do not show a lot because it is not easily acquired, because it is an out-of-print Mirabilia. That being said, I really want this on my wall. My husband served this country for 8 years, and I have an Americana wall. So here is Queen of Freedom. I am going to, in 2025, focus on her. You know how I had my queen for my daily stitch of my queen. This one's going to take that place, and we're going to see where I can get on it. I mean, I have significant done, but I feel like I still have significant to do. So we'll see where she comes on there. Of course, beading and cryning's not done. It's just stitching that I'm working on. I try to fold it a little bit different as I pull it out of here because lines. All right. Now these next ones were in this bin because I'd been playing the Dancing with the Stars, and I needed they were like attached to certain dancers. So this one is Sunflower Farms. And my friend Bobby and Christine picked out the fabric. Christine gave this to me as a gift, and Bobby helped her pick out a fabulous fabric. And this is where I'm at on it. Sunflowers are my thing for sure. That's Stonehenge by Bestitch Me is the fabric that Bobby helped her choose. That they is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay. Sorry, you're gonna hear plops. This one, the new release just came out, so this one should be a finish also, but I'm gonna show you what I got. I haven't even checked my email for the new release yet, let's be honest. But this is Cloud Factory's H.C. Anderson's Fairy Tales. The bottom corner is going to be my last fairy tale, and you may know it before me because I did not check my email yet. That, again, will be done before the end of 2024. This next one, I need to still put my stitches in for the winner of Dancing with the Stars. This is a piece that I started when I was at my friend's retreat also. Or no, I didn't start it there, but I bought the Flosses Country Cottage needle. Country Cottage, I always say that. And then I never remember it. Cottage Garden Threads. All right, so Sunny Sunflower. And this is where I'm at on it. I need to put some stitches in it because Joey won, and this was his piece. So that you'll see that again in the month of December for sure. This next piece is my Daleen stitch. I stitch on this piece. It was attached to a dancer also, but this is my Daleen Wilson So Grateful stitch, Sampler Hill. This is something she gave to me when I commented on her video a long time ago that I loved it, and it is definitely in remembrance of her. That's where I'm at, working on the border. Yeah, I know, hot mess of thread. Sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry. I leave danglies. I don't use needle minders because I stitch in hand most of the time. So that is a good piece that I will continue to work on the flowers around the border. Last time I said leaves on my video, flowers around the video. And last but not least in this pile, and then you'll see a pause, but you'll probably not even notice it, let's be real, is my year 4 of Frogwarts. Again, I'm trying to get these things done, but because I still have year 5 to do, but I haven't even started year 5. This is where I'm at on it. Yay! All right. I'll be right back. Okay, as I grab the next bin, there was a couple of things in there that aren't started, but it was one of those tissue box things. So I have, of course, another berry that I'll start in the month of December. So I have a few of those in a bag. And then I also had a Stacie Nash, those little graham cracker animals. I want to keep one of those going, so that needs to be a new start. Hopefully this helped a little bit. I at least unzipped this pile before I pulled these out. So the next one, these are just in no order. They're stuffed in bins that I probably after showing these to you, I will organize. So this is Hands On Designs Memorial Day. I'm not sure that I'm putting the word across the top. I am stitching it and then I will decide. Basically, I have part of one flag done and there are 3 flags. So a lot to go on that one. I will be zipping it back though. I'll try to be a little bit quieter than that. The next one you saw me stitch on in the month of November for Nora November, and that is Mirabilia's Charlotte. I am doing the blue version, as you will see, and I made some good progress and I fell back in love with her as I was stitching her. So we will see when I grab her out again. I kind of want to say, like, I would love to have one mirror going at a time. At one point I had like 5 of them going at a time. So, but that was because I was doing all my queens seasonally. So we'll see where this progresses of maybe it's just one big one and one small one. I don't know. I don't want to put limits on myself. I say that out loud and then I say I don't want to put limits on myself. The next one is a tissue box also. I have a bag full of Quakers. So those quirky Quakers can be a stitch, start and a stop in one day, not stop. A start and a finish in one day. And so I kind of just keep those around in case, I don't know, I'm feeling it that I need something. This one I stitched with my Candy, the 614 Stitcher, my friend. This is Dr. Maya Angelou. I feel like I did this in, I know I do other ones for mental health, so I'm not sure when I did this one. I changed the threads up to some, who is this? Thought I would tell you. Victorian Motto, that's the thing, yes. I can't find them right now. They're in there. No, Color and Cotton. I am staying corrected. Color and Cotton. I chose more vibrant, darker colors because that just suited me better. So I am super close on that one. That's what I mean by like, oh, you go through these things and you're like, oh, wait, I should be working on that a little bit more. But we'll see what my plans turn into. This next one is nowhere close to a finish. This is a Blackbird Designs. Let me pull it out. Away We Ride. I went on a friends retreat to gosh, where'd I go? I did the stitch along with the Flosstube friends. One of the Carolinas. South Carolina? I think it's South Carolina. We rented a house, but after the event, some people said, let's do this. I think Bobby started it. And I plugging along just on the border. So away we ride, just border. I probably need to identify the ones that are like just border. Maybe I should have a just border, like ones that I have that are just borders that I focus on it a month. That would be kind of funny because if I could just like go back through and do my just borders. I'm rambling. This one I have told you in the past that I am not doing the full thing, and it needs to be finished. This is Maps of Hawk Run Hollow. I did all that time on that hawk, and I am going to finish it with elements from the stitch, and then I'm going to chop it off. So this is where I'm at on him. This is not like I pulled this stuff. It was like over here more. I pulled it over because I want to just like square it up and put some things in. Oh, it's so gorgeous. So yeah, I had already stitched the sun and the border, but this is what calls to me. So that's what drew me to it. So that's what I want to stitch. The other stuff is just kind of eh. And this next one, I feel like it's super close. And this is Seeking Refuge by Scarlet House Needle, or the Scarlet House, excuse me. I am so close on this. I am so close. No, I'm not. I'm not anywhere near close. When I looked at it at first, I was like, you're so close. No, I'm not. I'll show you it again in a minute, just a minute. So clearly I have another tree over here, and I have a motif here and here. But what I have is that entire bottom, like that all entire bottom fill in. So what I was doing is filling in this decorative stitch down here. It's not decorative, it's like leaves and flowers, so that then I can come back in and just do fill work and not have to actually count. So I was like trying to help myself. It is close, but it's just not as close as I think, because that fill in, I think at one point when I roughly counted it, it was like 5,000 stitches. I could be wrong, but I feel like that was the correct answer. One more thing out of this bin. So this is definitely a smaller bin. Both of these are much smaller than the big first one, because it had like stuff I had worked on in November and stuff that I was preparing for December. All right, this has been, I've wanted to do this for a long time. I started it because I saw Jessie Marie doing it. I mean, like, I bought this thing. My needlework store used to put the date that it was, but they didn't. So I purchased this book eons ago. Paula Vaughn, Quilts of All Season. I literally wanted to do all of them because I thought they were gorgeous. And then I became a quilter and I really want to. But these charts are no joke. Like, they're just no joke. Maybe I need to take it. I don't know. It's a lot. And what I have stitched on it is nothing. I just basically, oh wait, I should show you what I'm doing, huh? So I'm working on July is the one that I want to do. I started with because that's my daughter's birthday and the patriotic thing. So that's what it will look like. But all I'm worked on is a shiplap back there, or siding, whichever one you're going to call it. That's it. That's it. I don't know. Again, I really thought I wanted all 12 of them because I love a series. I love the seasonal stuff, but I don't know. Who knows what life will bring, because I have lots of charts for sure. And I know that I've seen some floss tubers do like, here's what I have of these designers. I just don't know if somebody would be interested in that. And I have like 500 charts. It's almost embarrassing to say, but like that's what I put into Notions, and like, because I have a lot of series still that will come out. Rambling, coming back with the next tote. Okay, this next one, hopefully it'll get through it somewhat-ish. But the first one that I have, I did an arbitrary August where I had stuff kitted up. So some of these are from that. So they were primarily smalls that I started during Arbitrary August. But this is Lady Claus by It's So Emma. And literally, I had to mark the top. Literally, it's like outlining. Is that even the right side? Yeah, literally, it was outlining her face. So this one, I'm sure we're going to see some stitches on it in this month. Let's be real. So let's put it in a different pile. This next one, I got this from Kelly, the Don't Run With Scissors Kelly. I won this on her channel a while ago. I don't know if these people still develop charts, but and I Will Always Love You. Super close. I mean, there's basically motifs all the way around, and it would be a finish. So that'll probably be, I don't know, February maybe. I do like doing my stitching in February also. This next one is a Home for the Home of the Free by Primrose Cottage Stitches. Pooh, Janet. I'm trying to assume and talk too fast. This is all I have done. This is on a piece of fabric that I ran through my printer, and I downloaded a background. It was just an experiment. I actually had fun, but you can only use, my printer's 8.5 by 11, so that's what you get. Anyway, it was fun. We'll see how it holds up. Let's be real. Everything is falling not in the correct way down there, but that's okay. That's okay. This one was supposed to be stitched on perforated paper, but I am doing it on an even weave. This is Calling Birds by Satsuma Street. And that's where I'm at on it. So I got 2 of the 4 Calling Birds done. Again, I mean, that's a Christmassy kind of theme, so we'll see if Christmas, where I fall in the Christmas thing. This next one is by Fox and Rabbit, Yuletide Deer. This was in a project bag thing that Vicki StitchNButton did, and that's where I'm at on it. His antlers are done. He's done. Well, it looks like I need an eye, but plugging along on it. Another Christmas one. We're just gonna put that there. This one I'm so excited about. This is my Mental Health May that I do with Candy. I got these patterns out of a magazine, which I don't have the name of here, do I? Nope, I don't have the name of the magazine here. This is Emma Condon, I can tell you that, but other than that, I don't remember which magazine I got it out of. Old videos may tell, but these are some mental health sayings that I have. So I try to stitch on them. There's like a total of 6. So I'm ready to start Mental Health May, and I just keep it going in regards to supporting Candy in the Mental Health May stitching that she does. This next one is Winter Garden by Liz Matthews. I have a feeling this is another one that we call a border stitch. We'll see. This is on a 40 count, so it's I definitely need good lighting when I do that. Oh, look at me. It's a border stitch with one. I don't even know which way it is. I'll have to figure out. I don't have this one marked. Shame on me. I usually put a T. So the border looks completely done, and then I have one tiny little motif in. So, oh, and it's the top. So this is the way it goes. So I need to cut that off for myself. I did have a T the whole time. I had a T. I think I get nervous doing these. Like, it's not my normal thing, and telling you little stories and talking. This is like more Janet than you usually get at a time. But I'm having fun going through all my whips and seeing them and feeling like, I feel like I have a lot, and then I see these and I'm like, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. All right, this next one is from the Proper Stitcher. It's Strength and Dignity. It will look like this, kind of, sort of, not exactly, because I changed the colors. This is what I have stitched on it. So basically, part of the top words, I think I have all the branches out, and I was starting to come in and do the leaves, but I am definitely changing the colors to like, the pink is going to be gone. It's more of a blue hue. So, yay. There's that. Oh, this next one in the pile isn't even started, but it's like one of those tissue box ones that I told you about. So I love doing the Frosted Pumpkins words. So I have a few more of them to still get done. And so I have it basically kitted up like this with even the foam board for finishing. Like, so I need to figure out which the next one in that series that I need to get started. The next one that I have is Dog's Declaration by Ink Circles. This one you've seen recently because I was stitching on it. And this is where I'm at on that. Need to keep going on it. Sorry about that. Stella was trying to be bossy to Opie Dope. All right, this next one, I really didn't want to insert pictures, but I have no printed off thing for you. So this is the Sunflower Fairy by Mirabilia Nora Corbett. And this is where I'm at on it. Again, you saw this just in November if you were here. And that is the last that I see laying around. If I forgot any of my stitching, like, I don't think that's too bad, really. I don't think that's too bad. And I don't think I forgot anything. I do have new stitching that's going to happen. Planned for this month, planned for next month already. I know I think I told you I have a stocking and a berry. I have a new seasonal stitch that I need to get started. I have a new seasonal stitch that I'm going to be starting with, I think EJ, I'm not sure who else is doing it. I have put a bird on it. I'm going to start this month with EJ. That's going to be my stitch along for all of next year, like my Love Letters from Mom was. I have a new start for January 1st, and we're going to see. I mean, we're going to come back at you with plans. My plans are going to be about my 2025 plans, and probably, I'm going to probably take Kelly. I'm going to look into more of Kelly Don't Run with Scissors 12 by 12, and I may join her for that. I just don't really know what my 12 by 12, I don't know what my 31st of December is looking like yet, because I may be actually working. All right, so if that is it for you, that's all my stitching for my WIP Parade. If anyone kept count, I did not, because, like, I don't know. I'm sure it's in the 30s somewhere. That's where I would guess. If you want to stick around, I'm going to be right back and share with you what I have for a unboxing that I did and some crafts that I did over my small vacation right here. Okay, unboxing first. So if you got the Primrose Cottage box and you did not open it or you're saving it for yourself, skip ahead. I don't usually take very long at these, so I'll just be super quick about it. So, spoiler. All right, here it goes. The first thing I saw was this, and I opened it up. Second thing is this little cute little guy. These little charms. This, which is needed for other things that are in here. I got a little kit. I know it's still bagged up, but the color scheme you're kind of getting the idea of. A sheet of stickers, a card to tell you what's in here, some recipe cards, which I think is totally cool, and then the smaller and the bigger, and the bigger. Super fun. So that's that. I'm done with the spoiling. Hopefully, if you listen through it, it wasn't too much of a spoiling. I don't know. I haven't done an unboxing in a super long time, but I just don't want to spoil it for people. All right, some crafts that I've had on my to-do list, and I did not get everything done, so we'll see. I've got like about 3 more other crafts that I've accumulated over time. So when Henry was not being born, and I wanted to say baking, and anyway, when Henry was still with Lizzie in the stomach, we had gone out to buy material to make him I make these baby blankets, which are just little 1 yard by 1 yard things. But we saw this knitted material, and I bought a yard of it because I was like, what can we do with that? Well, nothing happened with it. So then I was like, let me make a scarf. So basically I did, but I made it super big, and it's a 3 wrapper, and that's okay because it's okay. But it's super cute. I want to be a scarf person. Maybe in my future life I can be a scarf person, but it's not me, no. All right, so, and it doesn't match my sweater right now, so there's that. So I made that, and then I had this kit for like 1.5 years of felted flowers because I wanted to think about trying it because I think they're super cute. But so I assembled the kit. There was 3 sunflowers, and there was 3 of these, they look like lavenders, and a little ladybug back here popping. So I just basically hot glued and assembled the kit. But it was fun to do, but I don't know, let's be real. Cross stitching and quilting are my loves. Last but not least, my sister and I are like 2 peas in a pod. We both buy the same things and have the same ideas, and it's insane. We don't even talk about it, and then all of a sudden we're together and we're like, I have that too. So what I'm talking about is these ball koozies that people give away forever. And we both were like, hey, I thought she's further along. Anyway, I made a couple of them during the thing to see how it would go. So, and my husband said, oh, I kind of like that. He would use it. He's like, instead of using a dish towel that like drapes and stuff like that. So I made 2 of them for both of us. This is just a cute sunflower mushroom print, brown on the inside in case it spills. These were my demos, and if we like it, maybe I should make these for all the kids. But it's kind of cool to have in the kitchen to put your bowl of either hot soup or ice cream in here, so like it stays off the goop, or cold or hot stays off your hands. So that was that. I still have like I said, 3 more. So we'll see. I have another vacation coming up. We'll see if I get any more done. I don't know. I definitely want to do the other things too. I'm just a little more afraid of them, so I don't know. I jumped in and did those, so I have the confidence. I just need to do it. All right. Grandkids, what a week. I had the grandkids a couple times this week. I had Henry while they took Ozzy to her first movie. I had Ozzy while they took... Oh, Ozzy just stayed the night one night. My husband kind of cracked me up when we went shopping for the holiday weekend. He was like, well, we better make sure we have extra eggs in case we have Ozzy overnight or whatever. So that happened. And we got up in the morning, and I was like, I don't ever ask for this, but I want French toast because, and Ozzy had never had it because her parents don't like French toast. So that was super cute. And she was yum, yum. She kept going yum, 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 yum. I don't know. It was a great time. They had their matching little turkey pajamas for Thanksgiving. Our Thanksgiving was definitely reimagined, definitely different. And going forward, we're going to talk about that again because, I don't know, it was a lot of food and a lot of work, and it was basically just like a normal Sunday dinner around here with just a bunch of extra food and a lot more pressure on yourself. I don't know. So we'll see. We're just at a different stage in life in regards to how those holidays end up. Let's see. What else did I do? Black Friday shopping. Tiny bit. I was like, I gotta stop spending money. I did get my husband. I went to a craft fair show thingy that my girlfriend was putting on, and I bought a Christmas present for my husband there, so that'll arrive. I am kicking off December. I have a couple of advents. I'm not going to do the openings here, but tea, shortbread, piece of chocolate, and a Taylor Swift one. That was one of the things I did do for Black Friday, was go out and try to get the Taylor Swift book. That was not successful, but the next day it was. So I was happy about getting that. I watch the Granny Lives and her movie, and I just think that she's a great woman. I know that there's different opinions, but I am a country girl singer, a country girl at heart. I fell in love with her back in the day, and then I didn't realized some of this stuff was her music as I heard it on the radios, and then I re-fell in love with it with the help of Melina from Counts Twice, Stitch Once. And now I have a vinyl player, and I have every one of Taylor's versions of her vinyls, and I'm waiting for the 2 to be re-released like everybody else. So there's that. All right, I am totally rambling right now. I hope you are kicking off the month of December with some spirit in your heart for good human kindness at this time. Give grace to people as people are stressed because things aren't working out for them, or this is just a hard time of the year in general. Just be graceful with yourself and others. So I have no clue what kind of stitching I'm going to get into this week. I have a granddaughter's birthday party that will happen before I see you next. I will have a 2-year-old granddaughter. So we have that, and her theme of her party is, I'll share it with you next time, but just a little tip. She likes Taylor Swift as much as her Nana because she jams to it and dances to it, which is super cute. So I'm sure I'll have pictures to share with you in regards to that the next time, but hopefully I was able to bless you with some goodness today and you enjoyed my WIP parade, and will come back to see me next time. I don't remember off the top of my head what my next one is. Next one may be planning. I feel like it may be planning. So, all right, I will see you next time. Have a great, wonderful week. I love my visits with you. So please keep stitching, enjoy life, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye.